It is the most pressing issue of our time.
And then it becomes pollution.
10 million tons of
organizations have emissions.
Wildfire, storm, flood.
After 9 years of fighting to protect our marine environment, we have recognized the true power of our efforts. Our impact reaches far beyond the shorelines we clean. From day one, we've worked to defend nature where it is most vulnerable. In the Arctic and the north of Europe, our crews have removed over 1,800,000 kilograms of pollution from fragile coastlines, freeing ecosystems from toxic plastic waste, protecting wildlife from debris that can starve, strangle, and suffocate, and restoring coastal environments that thousands of people call home. Through a professional methodology and a clear mission, we've reached some of the most remote and pristine places on Earth, yet deeply marked by human presence. We are restoring wilderness in the Arctic and Northern Europe to its original state, a clean, thriving habitat where wildlife can flourish. It's a mission we will never stop fighting for, and one that fills us with profound pride. But the value of our work is so much more than the waste we remove. Our impact travels well beyond the routes our boats sail. We live in a world overwhelmed by news of environmental crisis and decline. Forest ablaze, nature crushed for industry, rivers poisoned, soil contaminated, animals disappearing, communities forced to leave their homes. Untouched nature is becoming harder and harder to find. And beneath it all, a question lingers. Is it already too late? What will the world look like in 20 years, or even a couple of years from now? For many, especially younger generations, this uncertainty turns into eco-anxiety. We witness the damage firsthand, while feeling that action is too slow or denied altogether. The result is paralysis, a sense of being overwhelmed, powerless, and unsure where to begin. Does our voice matter? Can one person really make a difference? When doubt sets in, action stops. Believing our actions don't matter is the most dangerous belief of all. Now, more than ever, we need community. We need purpose. We need spaces that empower people, support them, and give them the tools to take action. And that is exactly what we have created at In the Same Boat. Every year, hundreds of volunteers from around the world join us. They spend months living on board our vessels, removing plastic from our coastlines. But their impact goes far beyond the work they do. They become part of a community, a family, a place where fear and frustration turn into courage and action. A place where like-minded individuals come together, willing to make meaningful sacrifices to create real impact. Where people live close together and share the daily tasks on board, learn to sail, explore nature, and embark on experiences and adventures that help them grow as individuals. Where they realize, maybe for the first time, that they're not alone and that they can make a difference. When they leave their team, they carry our mission with them. They return to their homes as ambassadors, sharing stories, inspiring their communities, and creating ripples of change that stretch across the globe. This is how impact becomes global. This is how a movement grows. We are helping shape a generation that sees nature not only as a resource, but as a living being, interconnected with our health, our well-being, and our daily lives. A generation that sees nature not as something to escape from, but as something alive, present, and essential. Our full-time team leaders and ambassadors run events, workshops, and education programs worldwide, sparking conversations, inspiring action, and pushing for systemic change. Today, our network spans more than 10 countries. Together, we are building a global community that refuses to stand by while the world deteriorates. Alone, we cannot change the world. But together, connected by purpose, driven by hope, and committed to living in harmony with nature, we can create real lasting change. As we enter our 10th season, fighting for a cleaner, healthier planet, and empowering people everywhere, we look back with pride at what In the Same Boat has become. What began as our founder Rolf's vision to remove trash from the nature he calls home has grown into an international NGO, grounded in professional beach cleaning methodologies and built as a space where individuals are encouraged to turn care into action and local effort into global impact. Yes, the future can still feel uncertain. But we have seen what happens when people come together, when they belong to a community, when they are trusted, supported, and given the chance to realize their power. So here's to 2026, a year in which we continue fighting for the world we believe in. One where wildlife thrives, oceans flourish, and we stand not as spectators, but united as a global force for nature.